Hello. So I want to show you how to fill in a plan sheet. So at this point, we should have gone through all of our drawing skill builders and finished those pages. So now you're ready to create your first drawing wow work. So you are going to open up to a plan sheet. And this is what the plan sheets look like. They have 4 boxes. And when you're starting something new, you fill in a plan sheet and you fill in boxes 1, 2, and 3. So in the first box, you're going to sketch your idea. Anything you want to create, drawing wise, whatever you can think of. And so since it's fall, I'm going to do a landscape, a fall landscape with a pumpkin and a cat and an owl. So you would sketch this in this box. I'm not going to make you wait and watch me do that, so I've already got this pre-sketched to go here. Okay, now you're going to come over here and I'm going to zoom in so you can see box 2 a little better. Okay, and you're going to choose your drawing media. So we have not opened the Fiber Studio, the Painting Studio, the Collage Studio. So the only thing that's open right now is the Drawing Studio. So you can only choose the drawing media. So that's this stuff here. You can choose any of that stuff. So this media here, I always start with a pencil to sketch and get it the way I want. So I'm going to circle pencil. I am going to outline with Sharpie. I'm going to go over my pencil lines with Sharpie. And then I think I'm not going to add color to my landscape. I think it's going to be black and white. So I won't circle anything else. If I was going to add color, then I might use marker, crayon, oil pastel, or colored pencil. But if we look back at our skills, our pages that we did for our skill builders, we are now going to pick a skill that we practiced. Now here, I said in this objective here, we did create an original landscape, cityscape, seascape, or still life. So that's what I'm going to do. This is the objective I'm going to focus on. So I'm going to come back to my planning sheet, and now I'm going to go to box 3. And I'm going to look for the box, in the box, for the objective of landscape. So at this point, we haven't done all of the objectives, but we've done a lot of them. So here's landscape. I've included the word landscape and a picture above it. So you can see here, layer and blend colors. We did that with oil pastel. There's a picture above it. Value, light, medium, and dark. There's a picture above it. So I'm going to circle the objective that I'm going to demonstrate in my artwork. What skill am I demonstrating in my artwork? And the skill or objective is a landscape. So I'm going to circle landscape. So now I have boxes 1, 2, and 3 filled in. So I bring this to the teacher. The teacher stamps it here and gives you asks you if you want a small or large paper. And once you choose, then you will write your name and code on the back. Then you're going to do your artwork. You're going to create an artwork. Now, if you make some changes and you don't make it exactly like your sketch, that's okay. That's okay. And I don't want you to spend a lot of time on your sketch. I don't want the sketch to be perfect. I know mine's pretty nice because I worked on it. But if you could just kind of sketch out generally a landscape with a pumpkin and a cat, that would be good enough. And then you can take that effort and those details and put that in your finished work. So now we're going to imagine that I got my paper and I created my artwork using pencil and Sharpie. So here it is, the finished piece. Okay? So I need to go back before I bring this to Mrs. Jackson to be graded. I need to go back and make sure, did I demonstrate this? This is what you're being graded on. You're not being graded on whether or not you're the best artist in the room. You're being graded on if you can demonstrate one of these skills in box 3 in your artwork. And I demonstrated a landscape, a picture of land. So now I need to fill in box 4. I've looked at my artwork. I feel like it's finished. I made sure I demonstrated the objective in box 3. So now I'm going to go to box 4 and I'm going to fill in box 4. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Okay, so here, the first fill in the blank is the subject matter of my artwork is. The subject matter is what's it a picture of. A lot of my students think this is the subject matter and they write landscape. Look, this says objective. That's not subject matter, okay? Subject matter is what it's a picture of. So mine is a fall landscape. is, the subject matter of my artwork is a fall landscape. The media I used, now that answer is up here. Materials, media. So I used pencil and Sharpie. So I used pencil, Sharpie. Pencil and Sharpie. And I chose that media because I wanted to keep my work black and white. One thing I like about my finished work. So here, when we're looking at this, I will not allow you to say you like everything about your finished work or nothing. I want you to pick something specific that you like. So what I like about my finished artwork is the owl sitting on the fence. So one thing I like about my finished artwork is the owl. Okay? One thing I would change. I will not accept nothing or everything as answers. It has to be something specific. Even if this is the best artwork you've ever done in your life and you are just beaming with pride, there has got to be something that you would change if you were to do it again. And I would change the cat. I don't like how the cat turned out. So one thing I would change about my finished artwork is the cat. So then you are going to bring your finished artwork and this plan sheet to me, and I'm going to stamp it here and I'm going to grade it. And you know what I'm going to look at? I'm going to look at box 3 and your artwork. So box 3, you said you were going to do a landscape. Is this a landscape? Absolutely. So check, check. You did a great job. You met your objective. You demonstrated this objective in your artwork. And that's how you fill out a plan sheet.